Ooh, what's up, guys? It's Grape, and I'm here with our special guest.
DuckMC!
All right, yes. So today we are with IFBIT and
Stepdads!
the Stepdads. There you go. Let's go. Getting right into it.
Last game of the day, boys.
Last game of the day. These are the teams in Group L. Final day of the group stage before we get into the playoffs tomorrow. Let's see who will win here and make their way off into the playoffs. Who do you think will win, Duck?
Who do I think will win? Well, watching over the gameplay of Stepdads the other day, honestly, I think they have a really good chance, but then if it's, they could pull anything. We saw that game against Dauntless, and Dauntless almost lost there. That was a bit of the tough one for the Dauntless team, but I think it could go either way.
Yes. All right. I'm getting told to quickly take off my sound pack. Sounds deactivated. There you go. All right. Yeah. So I think at the end of the
Oh,
day,
on TeamSpeak.
yeah, on TeamSpeak, you should do the same. I think at I think at the end of the day, what's going to be happening is I think if Bit will definitely win this game just because off of personal experience, which is watching them just go against Dauntless, the tier one, number one,
Best team in the
yeah,
BCL, right?
best team in the BCL. The fact that they got them down to 2 players definitely does show
Yeah.
that they have skill and strategy up and communication. So I definitely want to see what they're going to be doing this time against the Stepdads.
I actually don't know. Is like IFBIT, are they a offensive team or a defensive team? Because I never actually watched the full game. I don't believe
They
against
were
IFBIT's and Dauntless.
they were both pretty much they're at the same time. They're both pretty defensive. I want to say
Now,
Stepdads. Stepdads is way more defensive than IfBit. IfBit does know when the time is right. IfBit will go out and charge you, as shown with the Dauntless versus IfBit game. Will go out and charge when the time is right, but overall they will stay back in their walls. From what we've seen against Dauntless and the other game, they'll stay back in their walls, wait for the time to be right, and then they'll make their mark when they know it's a good time to move on. Stepdads are more of a team just to stay back at the walls. They will drain the time, and I definitely want to see what they're gonna be doing this time. Because if you couldn't tell, when it was Dauntless versus Stepdads, the game was 50 minutes long. So
wow.
I want to see
Okay.
what's
Yeah. So I definitely do remember Stepdads being more defensive. So we do have a coincidence between these teams. They have both faced Dauntless and unfortunately lost, right? Because this
yes.
is the losers bracket. Yeah. So I mean, honestly, if it probably does have the upper hand here, because we did see them go closer with Dauntless. I don't remember Stepdads doing too well. I may be wrong though. I'm
Possibly.
pretty sure I was there actually spectating that game.
Yeah, but I'm definitely have to give it off to IFBIT. But at the same time, this all does depend on if they do go to mid or not, and also just the way that their respawn is and how they're doing. I mean, as you can tell right here, Yellow is already making their way with like those 2 blocks mushroom on top. I mean, now they just broke it, but they had the correct stamina. Stamina, what? They do have the correct strategies for the game. Same thing with Green Team. They're doing that 2 block thing with the mushroom on top. So both teams do know what they're doing, which is very impressive.
Yeah, and one thing that I also noticed is I do remember if it's been, I think, semi, like, actually pretty good at PvP, because I do remember, or I do recognize some of these players from Pub Tom game earlier.
Yeah, for sure. Just looking at that, and also just again with IfBit and just that Dauntless game, that they got they took out 8 Dauntless members, have only 2 Dauntless members left. I mean, at the end, that clutch with Lauder was amazing, but I mean, just the fact they are able to actually get those 8 kills against Dauntless does show their strength and their PvP skills. As you see right here, 5 minutes up until the bridges drop, we see RU18 on the green side, smelting that, putting down those furnaces, putting out the gravel just to get for that flint. Does show in a way because you could say good ore spawn, just because 5 minutes out and he's already smelting. But at the same time, it could also show selflessness, them being selfish, just because instead of sharing with the team, he's doing it for himself. But yeah, any observations you made so far, Duck?
I do like the fact that both teams are doing the little block thing with the mushrooms. It's probably one of the best strats in this game. You see a bunch of the good teams definitely doing it, and it's nice to see that even in the losers bracket, which we would think would probably be some of the lower teams. I like to see that the strat's actually going around, that everyone's actually using it.
Most definitely, most definitely. Yeah. As you can tell right here, we do see what's. I mean, I like it as well. Check the kits real fast for me, Duck. I can't look at
Yeah,
it due to the stream. Don't say them
yeah,
out loud, but just tell me how the kits are doing. Like,
yeah. I think I'm pretty sure the other people spectating have checked, but I'll check one more time.
no, not like for refing, but like just tell me like are the kits good? Like what team has like the kit advantage? Not like
Oh,
not like
oh,
no,
oh, oh.
not like that.
I thought you wanted me to actually like check
No,
to
no, no,
make
no,
sure
no.
that. Well, can I tell you like what one team has? Like, am
You
I
can
allowed
tell
to
me.
do
Yeah,
that?
yeah. You can tell me that. You just can't tell me who has what kit.
Uh, one team or the green team, which is who again?
Um, I just call them green team and yellow
You
team.
call them the green team.
green,
The green
green
team
team
is
and yellow
actually
team.
the green team's actually running a bomber, which is really good on this map. Like, you either want probably bomber or disruptor. Bomber's going to be really good for bombing the bridges and the defenses of the team. So maybe green might take a more offensive approach in this game. I definitely do think mid is probably going to be the winner of this game. Like, whoever gets mid is probably going to win this game. Mid just has so many
There you
resources. Has
go.
the
Green
lava,
team is
has.
IFBIT. Yellow team is the Stepdads. Thank
There
you
we
so
go.
much.
Yeah.
Right on time.
I seen both teams, so I can't like I just don't remember like the players for each team.
Me
But now
neither.
that I do remember,
If Jellu was here, I would have
I'm pretty
known.
sure yeah, Gavin was definitely in Stepdads. I remember him in Stepdads, and
I,
Quacketeer was definitely Stepdads.
I
I should have just knew that off the start.
I was just telling. I was looking for Jellu in the tab menu. I was like, "Where's Jellu?" And I realized he wasn't here, and I was really sad.
Yeah, I think he's
Jellu's a bit.
yeah.
but but yeah, just also like the reason why I'm bringing up Jellu is because he was one of those. I mean, besides him like recording his own perspective, he. I mean, he showed the perspective, and he was one of like the leads, I guess you could say, with his team IFBIT, because he's the leader, in-game leader, and because of that, he actually did prove to show King Sears, can he do a tactical restart so I can be on yellow? that,
Oh, comical.
that got me there. but anyways, but yeah, so Jellu did help lead IFBIT to against that game with Dauntless, and at the end, got that whole I just keep on bringing it up, but it was such a good play on IFBIT's part. All right, so 2 minutes until the bridges fall. As
We should have like a 2 minute warning, you know? Like they have those in like some sports, like
they could probably do
like
that.
a 2 minute warning, like making sure everyone like understands. I mean, then again, they should have the game sense to just know that's 2 minutes. But great, go ahead and inspect the green team, and I want you to look at their cave. I have not seen a volcanic islands cave look like this like in a while.
what?
It is completely destroyed by the bomber. I guess this is I they must have got a lot of resources.
That
I
definitely did
mean,
help them out. I haven't seen this in a. Oh my god.
I haven't seen like a bomber. Normally, like if you have a bomber, uh, they will go through like the back or maybe even make their own little cave, not just like straight up right in there, like make a whole nother cave. But it's almost like he branched out to many other caves, and it's giving the advantage to his team. Like you can tell just by the gear that they have right now. I definitely see a couple diamond chest plates, a couple diamond swords. It looks like they are making diamond swords over armor though right now.
that
They
does
made one diamond chest plate. I see a couple people with a
that
diamond
community
sword.
chest though really will help them out. I mean,
Yeah,
I've seen all those again, like it's nice seeing like those high tier teams, like their strategies always going down, trickling down to these, in a way, as you could say, non BCL uh, friend made teams. Just
yeah,
because with that community chest, if you have iron, you don't need it. You put it in the community chest. All your teammates know where to find it. They can go
yeah.
there and just get it. So
It really helps out like your archers and anyone who else didn't get that much iron. Also gets like you just know how many diamonds you have, how much stuff you can make. It's good that they aren't being like selfish, I suppose. And it looks like Stepdads right now, yellow team. I don't think they actually had one, and it looks like some of them may have made armor for themselves, or maybe they actually split it up. As you, if you spectate test cam, If you
As
spectate test cam, like he actually has leather boots. Like he, he has leather boots. So
yeah, so bridges
now
are
with the
spawning.
bridges falling.
Those arrow shots made by Aurora Control, those actually just did halt back Green Team. Green Team was, again, let me quickly check, IFBIT. Did hold back IFBIT from going to mid. Ultimately, besides Volk, who was able to get to mid with his Berker kit, those Aurora Control actually just helped get his team, the Stepdads, into mid. And just look at all that armor that they got. I mean, Stepdads definitely do seem to
Yeah.
have that armor control in mid right now. Have that.
They already had the armor advantage before, and now that green team hasn't gone mid, it's they are very low on armor. Yeah, they're going to definitely have to go to the other island and try to mine some resources because they are way behind on armor right now.
If you notice, on the green team, Mini doesn't have any armor. Just like naked.
Oh my gosh, dude. Like
With a diamond sword.
I'm
Mini.
guessing I'm guessing
A minor.
yeah.
It's a minor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So making their way over into the mines, which is a very good strategy again. Like I said, like seeing these things trickling over. A new island. They didn't get mid. Automatically go to the new island. The miners start mining. Start building the wall. Gonna go for that defensive play just because of what happened. I mean, they know they can get mid. They know that they do have the under advantage against armor and against. I guess you could say like positional wise, they are under prepared, so they are making a way, starting to just build up their defenses.
I mean, as we can see here, like the yellow team right now, they're just staying at mid. It almost looks like they're trying to go for a push because I would think if they were going to play defensive, they would just go to the other island and not go like this bridge way. They would go all the way around, go to the island. But right now, looks like they're just making a bridge to go and attack the other team because they realize that they have the advantage over armor. Because
Most
they
definitely.
definitely did have the advantage before, and now that they've gone mid, there's almost no chance that green has a better advantage than them right now.
Of course.
So they are playing this really smart right now. I don't know about going across this bridge. I would personally go around and then go across the other bridge, but it looks like it's working out for them right now. It looks like we're about to have a fight.
This is definitely gonna be pushed. Making a small little wall right here. This is definitely something I was not noticing from the stepdads. I was not expecting this because I mean the past 2 games they've been defensive, building up walls and stuff. So to see them all of a sudden just switch off like this and go for that offensive push, this very much so will change the fate of the game with erratic control over at mid still, just getting those arrow shots over at them. It seems to me that they're adapting to like the dauntless strategy where they're having the archers in a way flank the walls, like the wall people, just to get those hits. I mean, erratic control's off like that. TNT, I'm pretty sure it's not TNT. No, I did not. Just kidding. But with that being
Yeah,
said, those walls are
green
being made.
team is the only team with a bomber currently, so they can definitely. Actually, I don't think they actually can bomb that wall because they are on the bridges.
Bridges.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to wait and see.
But with a defensive bomber, it may not work out too well. Obviously, when they push in, you can throw the bombs in. That could definitely work, but there's no chance to actually probably break the walls with your bombs.
Most definitely. Looking at this right now with our bird's eye view, with the bird's eye view I just made, with the bird's eye view I just made, I was gonna say bird's eye view. It seems like yellow is trying to push out, build itself a little like wall to make the way over. What is that though? This erotic control is just hitting green with those arrow shots. I mean, oh, green,
Oh, we have
yellow,
a small little
pushing in,
fight here. Some of them are
pushing in.
caught out.
This
Three
is
of the
going in
green
right now.
team are caught out right now.
3v1 against Jazz right
The
here.
bombs go in.
Bomb
The
is going
bombers
down right now. Perfect time right now. Going in. Didn't hit anybody though. Unfortunately,
definitely
Volk
disrupting the
dies.
team though. Definitely disrupting the
Yellow,
team.
this way over. Green, their own team, falling into a little pit, are stuck as the arrow shots by Guy and
A
Alex
lot
just
of
keep on
projectiles
hitting
getting
them.
shot into
Love
them
Sheep
right now.
making his way back. Just all these arrow shots and these apples just going over. As you can see right now, RU18 right now, just hitting them with those arrow shots. Nothing's happening though. 2 people died in the yellow. King Sears killing 1, killing 2, Ink going back, trying to defend themselves. Those bridges are just completely demolishing the stepdads. This push is not favoring their way right now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously here, Stepdads had the upper advantage, but
That
they just
TNT right
let
there.
really good bomb right there. Made a great hole there. Gained the kill on a guy named
Max.
Max.
But that
Okay.
also leaves them open for Stepdads to push in. But with a 10v7 right now, I'm not too sure what's going to be happening right now. They seem to be stuck in a sticky scenario where they're stuck in between these two walls. Great wall making by IFBIT, by the way. The fact that they literally
Yeah.
trapped them inside this wall.
Great bombing placements right now too. It really does. The bomb that was in the middle, it may have seemed bad just because it didn't hit anyone, but it caused a funnel for the Stepdad team to have to go over to the left, which just allowed them to spam projectiles and then put pressure on them.
For sure, for sure. As you can see right now, we do see Super HD making himself a little oak plank bridge as he's waiting for a push with his teammates before he goes in and breaks that cobblestone. Archery shots flying off from RU18 off into the distance. Erotic control not anywhere to be found. Did he? That TNT right there going in, completely demolishing their way of going in. Just getting Stepdads exposed to that archery, but it does leave another open space for Super HD and the Stepdads to go in with. But the Cinder is
Looking
building.
at the 10v7 right now, although it may be a 10v7, Stepdads does definitely have some of the key players that they probably need here. They have one archer, and they have both their brawlers and both their berserkers, and they also have an appler. So right now, it seems like they have only lost practically like their miners
Which is a
and
very,
maybe
very
one
lucky.
archer. Yeah, very, very lucky that only their squishies seem to die. Because they still do have the diamond armor, which could bring an advantage over green
Over
team right now.
IFBIT. Or Fitbit, no. But as you can see
If
right
bit,
now,
yeah.
yeah, IFBIT. So as you see, Pro Mother is in Spectacles trying to take a 2v1 fight right now with 3v1 now with them just swinging swords at each other. Not too sure what's happening right now. They're trying to. It seems like the berserkers are trying to flank, but it just doesn't seem to be working. Volk getting the upper hand, goes into enemy teams, tries a battle. This initiates IFBIT to get out and start fighting. This is definitely being a
Big
lot war right
fight
now.
right here. Some of the yellow teams cut out right now. Big fight right now. Looks like if
And with
it's
that
gonna
being
come
said,
out top right here.
Tess
If
being the
it
only one
completely demolishing
unsquared.
Stepdads right now. Great lava
Oh
placement
no!
by
Look at
Arctic
that!
Control.
What?
Big
One,
kill!
two, three, five!
Big
Five
kills!
kills!
What?
5 kills! What a comeback right
5
now!
kills!
What is that? Oh my god,
Huge
caught that on camera.
kills!
Erotic control, their archer got in for the game.
What?
Now runs back to his team
No way!
as
And
that's
they're
going
grouping
back.
up, but they lost. Both of their diamond players, and right now, if it's rushing them right
What
now
a
with
play.
2 diamond players.
Them being
But what
very
a
pissed at
huge
Erotic.
play!
That was insane. Erotic control finally dying to ABC. And as I'm
He
just thinking
actually
back,
took one of the best deaths I've ever seen in
that
Bridges.
was a
That was
very
a
good
great
death.
way to go out,
That was
honestly.
amazing. He completely took out half the team. Half the team
That
died.
lava placement was just insane. That was crazy.
That
And
entire
I
thing was
don't know how he
beautiful.
killed 5. I guess
They're
I
all
don't
lit.
know.
Probably
Like,
all
did
lit.
we
But
have Cleve?
they're clean. Yeah,
Like,
cleave.
what just happened?
Yeah. Did he accidentally is he playing the competitive right now? Is that Night Kit I see?
Well, we do see Dry Puddle, full iron, diamond axe. Not much he's going to be able to do here.
He's
Going
trying
out
to
with
go
a
up,
furnace.
but he doesn't make it in.
And as
With
you can
that
see
being
there,
said,
IFBIT takes the win.
oh my god, Dry Puddle trying to get up there with the furnaces, got knocked down by Bit. With
Oh
that
no.
being said,
Absolutely insane game, guys.
That was
Dauntless
actually
will make their epic return in Battle of the Bridges at 7 o'clock p.m. EST live on February 26th. Do not miss it.
Yeah, and a word from our sponsors, Vile.
Battle of the Bridges will return tomorrow live with Grape, special guest DuckMC. Do not miss it.
Against who? With who?
undetermined.
Dauntless?
TBA.
The Dauntless, 7 p.m. EST.
DAUNTLESS.
Alright, well,
You
that being
heard it here
said-
first, folks. This is TXH, Battle of the Bridges referee,
Alright.
MCL staff. Please be sure to keep up with all our streams here on the MCL channel. Follow us on Twitter. Keep updated. You guys,
Engine,
it's all about
Engine.
the fans here.
Engine.
Follow me on
This
Ninja.
And
is Vile signing out.
Grape,
Follow me on
please
Ninja.
do the honors of signing out the stream.
All right. Well, first of all, I just want to say that with with if it making it 2-1, they are able to make it off to the playoffs, and then unfortunately the Stepdads get a 1-2 and they get eliminated. And with that being said, signing off here is Grape, your boy, and
And DuckMC right here, boys. And thank you for watching the stream.
all right. With that being said, thank you very much, and you guys have a good day. See you all tomorrow.